Hello Springtalians, myself Vandana DHIR. As you all know that we have covered two topics, adjectives and notice writing. Now it's time to move on to the next topic, that is determiners. In this PPT, we are going to complete only one part of determiners, that is articles. In this slide you can see what are determiners. Listen to the meaning of determiner. A determiner is a word that introduces a noun. It always comes before a noun or a noun phrase. It provides an identity, specification, or quantity to the noun. You can see in this slide, determiners are used to define something or someone. For example, the dog with the long tail, the girl in the red hat. The word is determiner. And what is a type of determiner? Article. There is an article. Second is to state the amount of people, things, or other nouns. For example, there are 4 people in the room. There are a lot of toys on the floor. So here the words for, a lot. These two are determiners. Next is to state possession. Possession means to own something. For example, I like my car, that is my sister's new dress. The word my is determiner. Children, these are the types of determiners. First articles, then possessors, demonstratives, distributives, numerals, quantifiers, interrogatives. Dear children, have a glance over the brief description of types of determiners. The definition we have discussed already. Determiners are a kind of noun modifier. They precede and are necessarily followed by nouns. First type of determiner is articles. We have two types of articles, indefinite articles and definite article. Indefinite articles a and am. Definite article the. An article is a word that modifies or describes the noun. Second is quantifiers. They are adjectives or phrases that serve to answer two possible questions, how many and how much. See, quantifiers determine the approximate number or amount of the plural or uncountable nouns. For example, I haven't got any money. There was little hope for the patient. Next, demonstratives. They describe the position of an object seen from the speaker's viewpoint. Demonstratives can be used both as adjectives and pronouns. This, that, these, and those. These are demonstratives. For example, this building is very tall. That was rude behavior on your part, like this. Then comes numbers. Numbers or numerals. These are used to express quantity. For example, 1 kite, 2 pens, first winner, second row. Here you can see we have two types of numbers, cardinal and ordinal. Cardinal 1, 2, 3, etc. Ordinal first, second, third, etc. Next is distributives. Distributives sometimes considered as quantifiers. The distributives also refer to a group or an individual within a group besides indicating the amount or number. The words all, both, half, each, every, either, neither, enough, most, all these are considered as distributives. Next is possessives. Possessives. A possessive is a word that shows that a certain thing or person belongs to somebody or something. They function as adjectives or pronouns. The words you can see over here: mine, yours, his, hers, its, my, your, his, her, and it. For example, you must do your work. Here, your is possessive. This car is mine. Mine is possessive. Next comes difference words. Two words you can see, like they refer to something different or remaining or more. Two words, other and other is given. Particularly, it has been written difference words. Otherwise, we can consider these two words in distributives as well. Other and another. Like, for example, could I have another cup of tea? Another is difference word or distributive. The example of other, like this: other people must have thought like this. So other is difference word or distributive. Next comes defining words. Defining words, or you can say interrogatives. This is a type of determiner. Which, what, whose are the words that determine a group or a specific thing. Here you can see they indicate which thing or person is being referred to. So this is all about types of determiners. Types of article: definite, indefinite article. Definite article: the. The is called definite article. Indefinite articles: a and an. Definite article, it is called definite because it is used in relation to a particular thing or a person. It is used to refer to particular nouns. And the definite article indicates the noun is specific. The speaker talks about a particular thing. For example, the cat sat on the couch. The dog attacked me and ran away. The particular cat, particular dog. See indefinite article? We can see something which is not clear, obvious or exact. Then it is called indefinite because the identity of the thing or person being spoken about is left unclear or indefinite, which is not definite, right? It indicates that the noun is not someone or something in particular. The speaker talks about any one of that type of things. The indefinite articles in English are a and an. For example, do you have a pencil? I want to have an apple. How to use articles a and the. A is used in front of singular countable nouns. It is not used before uncountable or plural nouns. If a noun starts with a consonant sound, A comes before the noun. For example, boy, a teacher, a girl. Next, an. It is used in front of singular countable nouns which are not specific. It is not used before uncountable or plural nouns. So, if the noun starts with a vowel sound, A, E, I, O, U, an comes before the noun. For example, an umbrella, umbrella, an owl, an image, etc. Then the. We use the in front of all nouns. It doesn't matter whether the nouns are singular, plural, countable or uncountable. To describe someone or something specific or unique, particular, like the moon. Moon is only one in the whole universe. The world, the sun, the atmosphere, the rain, the south, the west, the north. Dear children, in this slide you can see definite article the. What is the usage of definite article the? It is used to give information about particular or known nouns, like in the previous slide we have done. Use of the in case of count and non-count nouns. The can either be used with non-count nouns or the article can be omitted totally. For example, she liked to sail over the water. You can see here the water, some specific body of water, particular, special body of water is told. She liked to sail over water. Here you can see that no article is used. So it means no particular water is being talked about here. Okay. So it means that it can refer to any water. Use of the in case of geography. Children, in the next slide, we are going to study in detail, like with which words we are going to use the article. Here you can see names of most countries, next names of cities, towns or states, names of streets, lakes and bays, mountains, continents, and names of islands. We are not supposed to use the before their names. So, like names of rivers, points on the globe, geographical areas, forest, gulfs, deserts, before their names we can use the, the. Now let us study in detail definite article the usage. Before specific countable and uncountable nouns, singular and plural. The soap, the dog, the cats. Okay. Something or someone already mentioned. Suppose I am talking about a cat. I'll say, I saw a cat. The cat was sleeping. Once I have used a and then I am using the, it means I am talking about that particular cat. Alright. Before the superlative degree, positive, comparative, and then superlative. In adjectives you have done before the superlative, the best student in the class. Always use the before superlative degree. Then musical instruments, guitar, piano. Nationalities, the Greeks, the French, the Indians. Family names, the Browns, the Clintons. Hotels names, the Ritz, etc. Cinemas, newspapers, organizations, seas, rivers, oceans, deserts, mountain ranges, groups of islands, some countries, dates, and then the morning, the afternoon, the evening, and yes, before unique people and things like we have discussed in the previous slide as well, the sun, the moon. You cannot see two suns, two moons when the thing is only one in the whole universe. Then we all indefinite article a an. A or an is used to talk about the things which are not particular. Usually, these are the things that have not been mentioned before or that the listener is unfamiliar with. Dear children, we have vowel letters and consonant letters. A, E, I, O, U are vowel letters, and rest of the letters are called consonant letters. In this slide you can see the difference between a and an. No doubt they have the same meaning, they are indefinite articles, but the difference depends on the sound at the beginning of the next word. You can see in the example a book, a frog, a car, a lemon. So here we are using a. Next, an apple, an orange, an egg. Why? Because here the next word is beginning with the vowel. It starts with the vowel sound. Apple, egg. Remember A, E, I, O, U are vowels. The sound of the letter is very, very important. Suppose a house. Here we are using a house. If we are going to say hour, it will not be a hour, it will be an hour. See the sound. Listen to the sound very carefully. The H at the beginning of hour is silent. Hour. An uncle. But a university, university. Uncle, a university. So that is why the U at the beginning of university sounds like you, right? This rule applies to all words after a or an, including adjectives, adverbs, etc. Rules for using articles a and. Dear children, I request you to pause for 5 to 10 minutes and read these. Usage of a or an, the we have studied already. Now comes no article. You can see exclamations, plural, meals, special places, proper nouns, generalizations. In such cases, we are not supposed to use any article. For example, what beautiful children you have. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, supper, school, college, university, hospital, prison, church, people, countries, cities, etc. Dogs are better than cats. So, with all these things, we are not supposed to use any article. A few sentences are given for the practice. You are going to solve it yourself first, and after that, you are going to match with the answer key. Not to write the answers straight away copying from the answer key. First of all, solve it and then make correction after matching. This is all about articles. We are going to discuss other types of determiners next time.